Today we're taking a look at the BAUER 20V cordless compact chainsaw here, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Gear. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. Well, I found a couple of uses where I needed a chainsaw, but I don't do a lot of tree cutting, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money. Well, if you guys follow the channel, you already know I'm wound up into the BAUER 20V system. So I already got batteries and everything. So they had the deal on this. I can't remember if it was Inside Track. I think that's actually, yeah, this was one of my first Inside Track purchases. So what we're going to do in today's video is we're going to try this out because I got a tree that fell down in my backyard and I got a couple of small trees that are growing I want to get rid of. So we're going to try this out on it. First thing we're going to do is bring you in closer, tell you about some of the features about it, unbox it and see what all comes with it, put it together, and then take it out and use it. Let's get started. So as you can see here, this is a low kickback 10-inch bar and chain, tool-free tension system, powerful and lightweight design. This is the tool only. You will need a battery, and you must use a 3.0 amp hour battery or greater. I got 5, so we're all good on that. So as you can see over here, the bar length is 10, the cut diameter is 9, the chain pitch is 3/8, the chain gauge is 0.043 inches, the chain length is 40, and the net weight is 5.7 pounds. That is very nice. This tells you right here what it contains. It contains the actual saw, the bar sheath, and the bar and chain oil. We're going to check that out. That's kind of nice that they give you that. So we're going to start from left to right. It's ideal for trimming, pruning, and limbing. Low kickback design on this, which we already mentioned. Automatic tool-free chain tensioning, we mentioned that. Hassle-free automatic chain oiler, that's very nice. We got the oil level viewing right here. Compact lightweight design. And then it reaches full throttle in less than 1 second of the press. And then it looks like we got the 20V system, which we already know about. Let's open this up and check it out. Alright, let's see what we got hiding in here. Pop this open. Looks like the inside of it is packaged very nicely. Let's try to get the individual stuff out here first. We've got the instruction manual. I like popping these open real quick just to see how they look, and they look pretty dang good on there. Very legible and stuff. Gotta love that. Alright, here is our bottle of bar and chain oil. Then we've got our sheath, and inside the sheath we got our bar and chain. So let's go ahead and get this put together. Alright, so now we're going to put this together. It doesn't look too hard. Start unthreading it to get the cover off. Put that to the side. These pieces need to line up with the gap right here in the bar. So what I'm going to do is get the chain lined back up on the bar because it ended up coming off on me. So I'm going to lay this on its side like this. I'm just going to set this in here just like that, so it's sitting in there. Now we're going to put our chain around back here where it needs to be. That's what spins it. And this is what's going to hold it in and tighten it. So we'll get it lined up here. Get the threads started. And now this is also going to be how you do your tension on the chain is going to be off of this. I want to make sure I got it on here right. This is my first time doing this, so this is not a perfect how-to. We are learning this together on this. Alright, now it looks like everything's lined up again. Put this on. And there is pegs here, right here, and there is holes to line that all up and make sure we get it on there right. Alright, now we got it tightening up. And from what I've seen, you just want a little wiggle in it. Alright, we got a little wiggle there. So the next thing I'm going to do is put my gloves on and my glasses to make sure this works right. So I'll be right back. I take that back before we try it. We need to put oil in it. So we got our little bottle of oil right here. Make sure there's no top. Yep, there's a top on it. Now we're going to open this up. Pour our oil into this. Keep the bottle sideways and it'll pour a lot easier. Now looks like they got enough oil in here just to fill it halfway. To me, Harbor Freight, if you're buying this tool, it's nice you put the oil in it, but you could at least gave us enough to fill it up all the way on the first try, not half. We'll give it a small ding on that. Alright, put our cap back on here so our oil don't come spilling out. Alright, now we got oil in it. I've got my 5 amp battery right here. We're going to see that this is fully charged. 5 amp hour. We're going to put this in. Alright, now let's try it out here. And it looks like it popped off, so I'm going to see what went wrong. BAUER, it looks like everything is tight. Put our cover back on. Alright, we got some wiggle in there, but I'm going to see how this is, so we'll put the battery in it. Alright, let's try this out and see how this works. Alright, looks like it's working. Let's take this out and find something to use it on. Alright, the first thing I want to try this out on, we got some branches here on this that are coming out and they're in my way of mowing. So I'm going to pop this sheath off here real quick. Come over here and I'm just going to try this little branch here real quick and see how it does. That was like butter. Very nice. Try to keep you guys in view here. Try to cut a couple more of these out of the way. That cut those like butter. Very nice. Alright, now back here I had a pine tree fall and I can't lift it up. So I'm going to try to cut in sections here. But we're going to try this out right here and see how good it cuts. Oop, it stopped. Alright. This is a pretty big chunk of wood. I'm going to try cutting it about right here. Let's see how this goes. It does get kick off if you get it binded too much. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to try to cut this little arm off. This is going to turn out very nice. Alright, this is still up off the ground here, so I'm going to take it about right here. See how it goes. This thing is cutting through very nicely. And let's try this last piece out. It is cutting through that with absolutely no problems. Very impressed. Very nice, very nice. Just got to watch hitting the ground with it. That will dull your blade out. Now we're back inside, and the first thing I want to do is pull the battery out of this. Not only did I do some cutting in the video, but I did some afterwards. And we still got 2 lights lit up on the battery. That is not bad at all. Very impressed with that. Now, the reason why I took the battery out is because I want to take this apart and see if any debris got inside of this. So I'm going to loosen this up. And I can already see right down here some stuff fell out. All right. You can see right there, we got the oil. The oiler's working. Got a bunch of debris in there. We do have some debris inside of that. And inside of the cover, we got some debris. Not too bad. I'm going to clean this up, put it all back together for future use. Alright, that was halfway when we started on the oil level. You guys can see right there, we're just a little bit under, so not bad at all on the oiling for as much as I cut off camera. So, what's my final thoughts of this? This is my first time using this, and some of you guys might be able to know by watching me cut. I'm not really used to chainsaws, so this is kind of like a beginner look at it. I really like the grip on the handle. This texturing feels real nice. I like that you have the safety button here to hit the trigger to make it go. Texture on this is very nice for when you're on it. I like that it has this guard here. This ain't a stop or anything, or I'm not sure, I can't remember what they call it on the chainsaws. On the regular ones, like I said, this is my first chainsaw. But I know on the gas-powered ones, this is like a stop to shut it off if your hand slips. On here, it is just a guard, and you can see it bounces a little bit. So if you do hit it, your hand will bounce right back. That is very nice. Works pretty good. Once I got into the groove to put it where I needed to, it cut really well. So what is my use for this saw? Kind of what you saw. Basically, I get branches in my way from mowing. I want to cut those away. I had that pine tree. It fell down in my backyard. I needed a way to cut it up. This seems like it was cutting it up pretty good. I do got more of that to cut up, and they're bigger pieces further down. So that will be an interesting test for that. I'm going to save that for a future video, and I might do some short videos with it. But all in all, I'd say if you can pick this up on the inside track deal like I did, I think it was like $30-some off. I'd say snag it up if you already got the batteries. And for what I want it for, like that, it's going to work out perfect. Now, am I going to go out and cut huge trees down with it? No, that's not the purpose of this. There's purpose-built chainsaws to do that. So exactly what I showed you, I think it's doing a good job. So as always, don't forget to check out the links down below. Some of those are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.